As a firefighter in West Vancouver, I walk into homes where someone's having a heart attack and I'm looking at him. I look up and there is one of my paintings on the wall. One of the firemen actually did say to me one time that your paintings look like you are trying to gain control of what's in front of you, which is kind of true. I simplify form, I crop, and I do all the things I do. And that's sort of like arriving at a fire scene. You have to make sense of what you're seeing in front of you quickly. I'm very curious. I just like getting out and, as my wife says, rossing around. I go and ross around. I'm driving down the street and I see something out of the corner of my eye and I have to go around the block and I have to get out of my car and walk over and stand there and look at it and decide if, what did I see? And sometimes it's a certain perspective. I have to climb back up on the road and see what it was. And then you turn 10 degrees and every 10 degrees there's something new to look at. So I could stand on a street corner and probably get 4 ideas. The comparisons, the contrasts, the light, the shadow, the warm, the cool, the near, the far, the big, the small, repetition and groupings, numbers, often uneven, linear patterning and like vineyards and orchards and like all the things that repeat and have rhythm. But there always seems to be a pathway. The blueness of the North Shore Mountains is quite striking, how the clouds hang over them and you see how cobalt blue the mountains are, and I'm always amazed just how heavy and green and big the trees are and how small you can feel in places like Ledos Park or when you're hiking. I've never put people in my paintings, mostly because I don't know what they'd look like. My landscapes are all about people, what people have done to the landscape, how they've altered it. Every painting is a struggle, every one of them. It's this leap of faith. When a painting's not working, it's very stressful because I do probably wrap too much of my self-worth in my art and my painting. And when something doesn't work, I get very upset by it. I'm okay with scraping back and wiping off and starting over. I also sometimes just cut them off and make floor cloths out of them. Something that doesn't work on the wall will work on the floor. Is it Malcolm Gladwell who wrote, the 10,000 hour rule, how you have to do something for 10,000 hours before you get good at it? It's an age-old thing, but people need to remember that.